Watching Nebraska lose today was embarrassing. It was personally embarrassing for me because I came out yesterday talking about Mickey Joseph being the right guy to be the next head coach at Nebraska, and that his skin color would be a bonus if he was hired, not the reason to hire him. Some of y'all don't listen. I didn't say hire him because he's black. I said it's a bonus to have a black coach who's a great head coach. And I was making that case based on what I thought was a pretty solid record of coaching those players. And come to find out, watching Mickey Joseph and staff today, I have to eat my words. I do. I have to eat my words. I don't want to. It doesn't make me feel good. I don't like saying it, but I'm going to have to eat my words. Because what we saw today was some of the most embarrassing play calling, some of the most horrible clock management and game decisions and wasting of timeouts I've ever seen. If it's senior day and you're on the 50-yard line, not just once but twice, and you don't go for it, when would you? If you're Mickey Joseph, if you're sitting there on the sidelines and you're thinking, history can be made today, do you say, well, we're going to punt the ball because our defense will hold them? Or do you say, you know what, guys? I didn't come here to Nebraska to run a prevent offense. I came here to win games. Get out there and get that first down. To not go for it on those two, that told me right there, you know what, this is prime time, and apparently Mickey Joseph in prime time is going to throw in the towel. And then in the second half, the last 5 minutes of this game were an absolute embarrassment. I'm not talking about the players, but what were those plays? Whipple all year long has been airing it out, bombs away. And now, these underneath passes, now, with 35 seconds left, now it's conservative? What? How many of you watching the game with 5 minutes left, thought, well, here we go again. How's Nebraska going to give this away? I'll admit that's what I was thinking. And I wasn't thinking that because of the entire season. I was thinking that because of the first half. They were literally from the top down, and this is important, from the top down, playing not to lose. Listen, Nebraska gets the lead at home on senior day and decides to play not to lose? You can't have that. You cannot have that. Dude, I have been a supporter of Mickey Joseph since he's taken over as interim head coach. There have been some snafus along the way that I've kind of ignored and thought, well, that stuff will get ironed out. But I can't look past today. Every facet of this game, the guy at the top had a chance to do something truly special with Nebraska today. And the play calling was the most conservative, the most play not to lose I've seen. You know what? As a Husker fan, it was pretty sad. Pretty sad. So my calling for Mickey Joseph to be head coach comes to a conclusion today for two reasons. One, I've seen what happens with this particular staff of which he's the head. I've seen what happens when Nebraska's got the lead at home on senior day and not willing to go for it. And I know now that whatever flicker of hope there had been for him becoming the head coach is gone. The donors who watched this game, the administration making the decisions, and a lot of the fan base, the vocal chorus of people who didn't want him to be head coach, they're going to win the argument now. I don't care what happens next week. That's it. I did my best to support and stump for Mickey Joseph. I did my absolute best. But that wasn't big league head coaching today. Not even close. And I don't want anyone to come up and tell me it was because of Mark Whipple or whatever. Dude, Mickey Joseph had to know where he was in time. And where he was in time was senior day at Nebraska with 5 minutes left to go in a game. And however those plays are being called, he should have said, no, we're going for it. We're going for the win here, guys. And not only did it not happen, it was like watching a train wreck, a slow train wreck where we all knew the wall was about to be hit. If you watch my videos, you can say a lot about my opinions, but at least I'm coming out here and admitting I was wrong, which it's not easy to do, and I'm admitting it. I was wrong, and I hate to say it. I hate it. It makes me sick. Anyway, go Big Red, and I'll see you next video.